Hello everyone, my name is Eric. I'm one of the naturalists at the Squam Lakes Natural Science Center and the lead staff member of the Hidden Stories Trail Camera Project. We thought we'd bring you along today to give you an idea of a behind-the-scenes perspective of the Trail Camera Project and some of the things that are involved in monitoring our property. Let's go. The project consists of 24 cameras spread out over the 210 acres of our property. They're divided into 21 10-acre plots. There is a camera in each one of those plots. Now some have more than one camera, and that's because of some of the features that you might find there. A stream running through that, or some other feature that merits having a second or maybe even a third camera within that 10-acre plot. Cameras are placed in a number of different natural communities, including a forest, like we're walking through right now, fields, ponds, streams, and finally, vernal pools. That's a good question. It gives us an idea of what animals are out on the property, the different species, and how they are utilizing the different natural areas, and if that changes throughout the seasons of the year. Also, we'd like to see how our management of the forest has an impact on the number of species and their distributions in the area. The project's been running for about 2.5 years now, but it's just being brought out at this stage because it's taken us that long to gather videos, still images, and organize some of the data so that we can share some of our results with the public. Monitoring a camera requires checking batteries, switching out camera cards, and recording the data of what card went in, what card went out, what the energy level was on the batteries, and if there's any other information that needs to be noted for us to take action on. For a camera zone that has their cameras located within a short distance of the main buildings, it might only take you 45 minutes. But if you are in one of the more remote sections, it can take you twice as long, an hour and a half, or maybe even a little bit longer. That's a really important question. A lot of the cameras are located off trail, so it's really important to have a sense of direction and orientation. These woods here in the spring are going to look completely different than they do in the fall, winter, and summer. So what might appear to be a clear reference point to provide you with guidance toward your camera might change literally from season to season. It is helpful to have a GPS unit, and we have all of our volunteers go out with these so that if there is any question, they can use the GPS unit to go ahead and hone in on where the camera is, but also for their safety so that they know where they are in relation to the trail system and they can get back safely. Another thing that's really important to do is be prepared for the weather. Right now it's a beautiful spring day for us, but not all the weather is like this. You can have the cold of the winter and snow coming in. You can have low light conditions. You can have the heat of the summer with the bugs where it's really kind of a stress on you. We generally use two different types of cameras. Half of our cameras are still image cameras, and the other half are using a video format. We chose to do this basically because the video cameras take a lot more memory space and the camera cards need to be changed out much more often. So that is a disadvantage. But the still image cameras have a different problem. If there is an animal behavior that you're observing, it's much easier to see it on a video camera than it is on a still image. We recently had a video of a coyote walking past a stream at one of our locations. We also had a video of a bobcat taken at a different location. That's one of the great things about this project. Each time you change out a camera card, it's like Christmas. You have no idea of what to expect. So this is a great question. I'm going to answer it just by asking you to turn and look and listen. If you hear the red-breasted nuthatches and the chickadees, seeing them flitting around, that's part of the reason why. And then a sense of exploration, going out and looking for frog eggs, salamander eggs in the vernal pools in the spring. That's pretty special. Gives you a time to pull back, focus on things that you really enjoy, and give you an opportunity to remember what's truly important and how this is just such an amazing place, and we have areas like this at our fingertips in New Hampshire, so we tend to take it for granted. With that, I'd like to thank all of you for coming out and checking out the cameras with us today, and hope to see you around the Science Center sometime soon.